By Garbashu. African leaders, who attended the launch of the French version of the book entitled Muhammadu Buhari, The Challenges of Leadership in Nigeria, in Niamey on Thursday, have shared glowing testimonies on the leadership qualities of the Nigerian leader. President Mohamed Bazoum of Niger Republic, President Umaru Sissoko Embalo of Guinea-Bissau, General Mahamat Idris Deby Itno, head of the Transition Military Council and President of Chad, and former President of Niger Republic, Muhammadu Issoufou gave speeches at the launch of the French version of President Buhari's biography authored by John Patton, a professor of international studies at George Mason University, Northern Virginia, United States. The event took place at the margins of the African Union Summit on Industrialization and Economic Diversification, as well as the Extraordinary Session on African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, running from November 20 to 25, 2022 in the capital city of Niger Republic. Shortly after his arrival in Niamey, President Buhari had earlier inaugurated a 3.8 kilometers and 160 meters wide boulevard named after him by the government of the Republic of Niger. Speaking at the book launch, the president of Niger described the Nigerian leader as an austere man, uncompromising, humble man, an ardent patriot, and a committed Democrat. Professor John Patton, you were well inspired to have chosen to write about the life and work of an exceptional man. I commend your work for being comprehensive, objective, and for shedding new light on the personality of the patriot, the courageous military man, and the conscientious politician that is President Muhammadu Buhari. Nigeria is Niger's main trading partner. It is therefore normal for any Nigerian politician to follow the evolution of political life in Nigeria. That is why I have closely followed Muhammadu Buhari's political struggles, especially his participation in the presidential elections from 2003, 2007, 2011 and 2015. Bazoum disclosed that the fight against Boko Haram being waged together with Nigeria and other neighboring countries in the Lake Chad Basin has allowed him to discover the strategist and statesman in Buhari, who is determined to ensure peace for his country and the sub-region. His fight against corruption and for good governance has earned him the esteem of all. It is a pleasure to work with a man of conviction like him. I am sure that those who read the book will not fail to draw useful lessons for their political or professional careers. They will not fail to learn life lessons at all. This book will certainly educate the younger generation, he said. Embalo, who is also the current chairman of ECOWAS, told guests at the event that his father was equally called Muhammadu and was born the same year as Muhammadu Buhari. I just want to emphasize that there is a reciprocating affection for this man. Today I am the President of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. Firstly it is God and secondly it is this man, Baba. Thank you very much, the Guinea-Bissau leader said. He added that the book is a portrait of a great African leader, saying, I pay homage to President Buhari for his patriotism and commitment in maintaining peace in our sub-region. We have an avenue in Guinea-Bissau bearing Buhari's name since a year ago. Baba, as I fondly call him, is a mentor, always available to offer solutions. Baba is a tireless artisan in the maintenance of peace and solidarity in the sub-region. On his part, the president of Chad described President Buhari as a very experienced man with a great dream for Nigeria and a clear vision for Africa. President Buhari brings a heritage and a source of knowledge for us all. Thank you for this inestimable gift, Mr. President. President Buhari is undoubtedly an icon whose role and action makes the African voice to be heard in the world. He has always contributed to development in Africa by protecting and defending Africa and Africans. You are undoubtedly a model. You taught us perseverance in politics. As a major actor in fight against terrorists and transporter insecurity, especially in the Lake Chad region where Boko Haram is, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the relations between my country Chad and Nigeria and to President Buhari for his availability especially in difficult times, he said. Issoufou, the immediate past president of Niger, praised the incumbent for launching the French version of the book, whose idea was conceived during his tenure as president. He recounted that he graced the launch of the English version of the book in 2016 in Abuja, commending the author for documenting the life of an exceptional man. As a military head of state, his primary preoccupation was fighting corruption, and even now as a democratic president, he is a leader who knows the close links between security, democracy and development. His fight against Boko Haram, organized crimes and corruption are notable. Part of his priorities include education, health development, climate change, democratic transition. I agree with John Patton to state that Buhari is known for patience, honor, faithfulness, and sense of duty. These helped him rule Nigeria differently from a military leader. He is Mr. Dignity and Mr. Truth, as he's called, and a sincere friend of Niger, the former president said. One of the book reviewers, Professor Abdallah Adamu, former vice-chancellor, National Open University of Nigeria, NOUN, said President Buhari has rightly earned the name Magaskia, which is translated to mean, someone who keeps his words. He added that the author, John Patton, has fairly provided a biography of the current Nigerian president where he exposed the qualities of President Buhari that may not be known to many. The author is very much qualified to give an account of President Buhari, having been involved in Nigerian politics in the 1970s and 80s, he said. Hadi Sirika, the Minister of Aviation, recounted the role played by the president's nephew, Maman Dora, in the publication of the book, describing him as the initiator and driving force. It is a book on the personality, character, content of President Buhari, what he stood for and what he still stands for, Sirika said. Sirika and 3 other Nigerians, Mohammed Indemi, chairman of Oriental Energy Resources, OER, Sayu Dantada, chief executive officer, Mrs. Holdings Limited, and Faruk Adamu Aliyu, a chieftain of the All Progressives, received awards from the President of Niger for their roles in fostering excellent bilateral relations between Nigeria and Niger. Oil mogul Indemi donated 1,000 free copies of the book to AU summit delegates in Niamey. The President of the Niger National Assembly, Sane Umaru, Prime Minister, Muhammadu Muhammadu, the High Representative of the President of the Republic of Niger, Fumakoy Gatto, and the Presidents of the institutions of the Republic were also present at this ceremony. At View's exclusive rights, Garba Shehu, Senior Special Assistant to the President, Media and Publicity, November 25, 2022.